All right, welcome back to the channel. Got a quick video here just asking the question, is having a president embarrassing now? Now, the right or the left don't really get out of this because it seems that the answer is clear that yes, having a president is extremely embarrassing these days. Now, personally, I would consider myself kind of like a liberal Republican, sometimes also known as a libertarian. And my political views are pretty similar to most Republicans, maybe even more extreme. Like, I'm pretty much down for immigration moratorium for at least 10 years. Close the border, don't let anybody in, no H-1B visas. I guess if you have family members here on a very restricted basis, not like bringing over your 13th cousin and stuff like that, like immediate family, spouses, things like that, makes sense. I'm also for low taxes, pretty much zero gun control. I mean, obviously, if you're like a convicted felon, maybe there should be some control there, but beyond that, law abiding citizens should be able to exercise their Second Amendment rights. And, just minimizing government power, returning sovereignty to the individual citizens as much as logically possible or as reasonably possible. Having non-corrupt justice system and court system sounds like a good idea. I'm down with Christian morality. Sounds like a good idea too. So that's pretty much my position. I mean, I can go into more detail on it, but it's a general Republican kind of viewpoint with a more liberal, socially liberal bend to it, a libertarian. So anyway, now just on the surface, having all these like geriatric presidents presents a whole slew of problems in and of itself, right? First of all, you've got the fact like you got Joe Biden falling all over the place. Can't ride a bike.
President made up Dr. Biden, how is anniversary?
Whoops. Can't walk up a flight of stairs. Somebody help this man, please. All right. Can't give a debate. Just pretty embarrassing, right? But then you've got Trump, on the other hand, who supposedly has high IQ or whatever, but he's turning on his most loyal supporters almost daily now, insulting them, the people that put him in office. Pretty embarrassing. Gotta say, it's pretty embarrassing. On top of the fact that he's probably started one of the biggest wars going on now. Now, if you look at the whole mission accomplished thing too, you can really get a clue because the mission was to start the war. Once you realize that the mission was just to start the war, then you realize that the mission was accomplished, actually, right? And the war, of course, being the exact opposite of what Trump promised to do. Now, nobody believes that the president's going to cure world hunger or end poverty or make everyone have a 150 IQ. Nobody thinks that. But when you do the exact opposite and actually cause world hunger, cause economic crisis, and just cause an overall decline in world, like, good, I guess, in the world standard of living, that's the opposite of what people voted for. That's going in the negative direction. It's like, okay, if you can't fix it, then just leave it alone. Don't break it, basically, I guess, is a good way of putting it. So really, it seems like these days, you just kind of have to support your like beliefs and not an actual person, because the person is abstract. I think that we've come to realize that too, that a lot of people thought a lot of things about Trump that were more abstract ideas, like about, fixing the economy, closing the border. These things are just not technically possible, a lot of them. I mean, he could have not destroyed the economy by starting a war, but fixing the economy, okay, no, we get it. You can't just snap your fingers and fix the economy. Closing the borders, it doesn't even seem like they're interested in doing that. So then you're stuck supporting a bunch of stuff that they're never going to do. And then it just makes you look stupid because they're literally coming on TV and telling you that you're stupid for wanting to close the border. What did you think? We were really going to close the border? What did you think? We were really going to lock up Fauci and Hillary, even though it's clear that they committed crimes, right? Like the whole, like, whatever it was, bleaching the server. Yeah, you just pour bleach on it. That will clean it right off. And it's like she was giving out like state secrets. Basically, had like state secrets on like a unencrypted, easy to access server that any country could just dip into. That's not illegal. We don't have to lock her up for that. But then when Trump brought home some files by accident that possibly somebody could have slipped some top secret files, they had to like raid his whole house. And the fact that he just goes along with it, and then the other people go along with it that he dissed, I'm like, I'm not going along with it, man. It's like, if you want to call me low IQ, that's fine. But I'm not going to hang out with you and chill with you afterwards and be like, oh yeah, but you see, there's a whole other side to Trump, man. You just got to, there's something. No, done. I'm done. But anyway, that's mainly what I had to say, is that supporting any presidential candidate, it just seems like it's out of the question for me personally. I'm still supporting Republicanism, if that makes sense. Let's close the borders, get people assimilated, speaking English, just stop with the H-1B visas unless the person is the only person on the planet that can get that job done. And there's no American with a degree in that field. There's no American that could be trained to do that field. Like, this is like the only person in the world that can do it. That makes sense. Okay. So I got to do a little reverse advertisement here. I just got myself some nice new Win Network gear, which is Owen Schroyer's network. It stands for World Independent News. Nice acronym. Got myself a polo shirt and a tinfoil hat. Now, minor criticism. I wish that the hat came in black to match the shirt. And I think also the like silver would pop a little better on a black background too, as well. Now, it's a polo style shirt, but it has like a thin, like kind of breathable athletic fabric to it, which is it's like a really nice high quality shirt. And the hat is kind of like a golf style adjustable back with like, the strap with the clip. Nice hat too. It's got a decent bucket on it. So yeah, check out the Owen Report, link in the description below, and ask yourself, is having a president embarrassing? All right, that's it for me. Have a good day. Thanks for watching, and peace.